Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about dependency, and I want to mention this topic because when I do couples therapy or family therapy, I see this phenomenon quite often, and I would like to talk a little bit about it. Um, Dependency happens when all your self worth, your sense of who you are, your source of joy and happiness comes from being in a relationship with another person. Okay? Dependency takes place when the dependent person has been abused um, or has two or more relationships where abuse takes place. And abuse could be emotional, could be psychological, could be financial, could be sexual, could be physical. So it's not just about um, physical abuse. It could be also psychological abuse, emotional abuse. So when that is taking place, we may explore more in-depth issues of dependency. Um, and I will talk a little bit more about what it could be done about it. And also, we want to talk about when the individual might have a series of intimate relationships with no space between them. So let's say I end a relationship on Friday, and by Monday I already have a new relationship or a new intimate relationship with another person. So when the individual is not able to be by himself or by herself, that is an indicator that that person might be suffering from dependency, and it's affecting his or her life. Many things could be done about this problem. One of them is allowing the person to find out who he is or who she is, assisting the individual to understand the values that this person might have, helping the individual discover talents that they have, and to honor those talents and to own those talents. Quite often, many people disregard the qualities as not really important, but in reality they are. So that would be one of them. The causes for dependency, there are many, and we could dig into it for months and months and months, and find out different sources of that affect the person's development and create this dependency. But I think it's more important to move into how to diminish or how to reduce some of those problems in a way that the individual will discover independence, and will discover joy, and will discover important elements about who he is or who she is, and the values that they carry within themselves. So another important thing that I try to teach them is about spending time with oneself. I think it's important that we have individual dates with myself, where I might take myself to a nice dinner, where I might take myself to a nice movie, where I might take myself to the beach, or where I might take myself to the park, or where I buy myself a gift, something that usually I will not do for myself. So I will start practicing some activities that will demonstrate my willingness to love myself, my willingness to accept who I am, my willingness to start making some changes, and understanding that I do not need anybody to live. and then I'm able to survive. These individuals who suffer from dependency will have panic attacks, or will have attacks like symptoms if they end in a relationship. And this happened because once they developed identity based on the other individual. Let's say this is the other individual, and I'm nobody. Once I become connected to this individual, then I developed a identity. But if this individual were to depart, then I become nothing again. So these people who suffer from dependency might have panic attacks when that happens. So there are many different reasons of why this phenomenon takes place, but the good thing is that there are solutions, and there are many approaches to this condition, and solutions to this situation. So if you have any more questions, please give me a call or text me. My address, my email address on my website is on the top of this video. And love yourself. Be aware of the qualities that you possess, and treat yourself with respect and love. Okay, until the next time. Bye-bye.